Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Art Before Breakfast. I'm so excited to finish up this folio. I think it's going to be a lot of fun today. I'm going to give it a little bit of time and let some folks get in here. Let me get my YouTube up here. There we go. It says we have nobody in here just yet. Boy, I just cleaned this desk off and now it is, I don't know, I just can't keep it clean. I'm awful about that. So I've got some extra pieces here that we may use. And I've got some ideas. Oh, who just joined? I see we have someone here. All right, well, I'm going to start, and as people come in, I can go back and show, but I'm going to start showing what I worked on yesterday. So this was the front and back, and I do need to ink the edges because they're showing pretty white. But I did a lot of work on the inside as promised. First thing over here, we had this journal card, and I did the messy stitching around it, backed it with some heavy cardstock, and then I made this little dangle. It's got a piece of lace, it's got a little tag, and then it's got a little bee. And then I was thinking, I haven't backed this one yet, so depending on what we do behind there, I was thinking that might look good with two cards in it. Hey, Big Mama. So I'm showing what I did off camera yesterday. And then these little guys, I love the stitching around them. The little zigzag stitch, and then I put a little bit of sari silk. This one's a little bit long. I put some sari silk as toppers, and then of course they're backed. Aren't those just cute? I love that little stitching, that real tiny zigzag stitch around there. I think it really sets them off and makes them look finished. And I don't think these tags need anything else on them. I think the owls are just fine the way they are. What do you guys think? I'll put these down in here. The other thing I did is I put washi tape down the middle, one to strengthen it and two to cover up the white. I also put washi tape across the top and across the bottom. And the interesting thing, this washi tape has little stripes in it, and the white is showing through at the bottom. So I actually kind of like it. It gives it a little extra character. And then these little tags, remember I was going to put them on here at angles. So I glued on some little pockets. I sewed around these guys and I put little mini whale tag. Great the way they are. Yeah, I think so too. Now these do need something and I have an idea for this. So those just fit in there like that, and they go at angles, which I love. And then of course we had this from yesterday. We had this owl tag back there. All right, so here's where we're at. So I'm thinking that we need a word up here. And because this is all about owls, I think I'm going to tear it down and get raggedy edges, but I thought I would just put wisdom up there. What do you guys think about that? So that I don't have any mice. I could put some little mice down here. I'm not sure what to do down here. That's what we got to decide today. And then on these little guys, I thought I would put, let's see, Which one did I have? That on there and that on there? Nope, other way around. Dinner is out of the question. Yeah. So I thought I would put these little stickers on there. It's not owls, it's plants. I'm going to have to cut that one off, but they're just the right size, and they are washi stickers, so you'll be able to see through them. So I thought maybe we'd put, I'll cut that off down there. We put that one on there. This one on here. Let me get it up so you can see it. I thought we put that plant on there. There we go. That one on there. That one on there. And that one on there. What do you think? Do you like it? If so, I'm going to start putting these things down. I need to do my video as quick as I can this morning because I have got so much to do today. I have been making, I'll show you the necklace setting that I made yesterday. And I got to get it finished up. Yep, okay. Big Mama says, yep, that looks good. So there we go. Now, does that need something behind it if those are there, or can we just put wisdom? You know what I still have, Big Mama? We could back it with this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now, notice also that I have used this paper that's on the front as accent pieces. So I used it for the pockets, used it for these pockets here. What if we put, and then I would round that off too. Yeah, to keep it consistent, I think. Did I tell you guys why I always use my punchers upside down? These little corner chompers, sometimes if you don't get that corner settled in there just right, you end up with little pointy edges. But if I do it upside down, I can see that it is in there correctly. So I always use those upside down. Okay, let's ink this guy up. I came on a little early today. I got up at like 5:30, but I knew nobody would join me at that hour, so I did other things. I had some orders to get out and some things to do, so I've already had my coffee. I don't have any coffee down here yet because I drank that way early in the morning. You do too, what, Big Mama? You do too, what? Upside down punch. Oh, yeah. There. How's that with that little behind it? Just kind of, I think, finishes it off a little bit. Upside down punch. Yeah, I like to see. Well, and then if you're doing the half circles for the little thumb notch, then I can see exactly where, it's going to punch and how much of it it's going to punch out. Wisdom. Wisdom from our friends the owls. The wise old owls. Now, I should probably move this over a little farther. There. Make sure it's straight. It is not. There. All right. So there's that, our wisdom. Now let's put the flowers. Go right above this. Right above this one. There. That looks good. We've had somebody else join us. They're not talking, but by the time the others get up and get in here, we'll be done. We don't have a lot more. Oh, crap. I tore it, but that's okay. Because you can always put these things back together again. And I've probably got another one in there if I need it, but we'll just put this down first because it's got the raw edge showing. Yep. Right about there. Do you ever tear your stickers like that, Big Mama? I do all the time. But by the time you get them all down, you honestly can't tell. Unless you really, really look for it. If somebody was looking for it, I suppose they could tell. But if you burnish it down good enough, nobody ever knows the difference. You do on purpose. Well, now sometimes I do on purpose too, but that one was not. Okay, how's that? Cute. I don't want to put too much on these little tags because I think it would be a little bit overbearing. Let's see. I think I was going to do it that way. Okay, and let's. Yeah, sometimes I cut them off on purpose too, but I certainly wasn't trying to do it there. Actually, I'm gonna. The small shop. Who is the small shop saying hi, sis? Is that for you, Big Mama? Grunge is my jam. I know, I hear ya. Haven't been doing as much grunge lately. A lot of my stuff has been kind of the cutesy stuff. This is a little more on the grungy side, not super grungy, but I am finding, though, that I really do like working with my neutrals. Not you. So who's the small shop? Oh, that's my brother. The small shop. I'm like, who is this? Hey, Bill. I'm so glad you're here. My brother is he's a general contractor and a woodworker, and he does some amazing work. You should see the kitchen remodel he's doing in his house. And I just don't see you on here very often, so I was drawing a blank about who you were. Who is this small shop person? I don't know if we need that other one on there. Nope, I'm going to leave it off. I don't think we need it. So there's that one. But all the crafters are your family. Yeah, that's my little brother. He lives in Utah. And he and his wife came out at Thanksgiving and spent Thanksgiving with us. Good morning, Brother Bill. So, Bill, Big Mama is one of our most awesome community members. And I don't get a whole lot of people live in the morning, but I usually don't go on till about 8:30 my time, and I'm early. So um, we don't have as many, but I have so much to do today, and so I wanted to come on and get started early, and they can always watch the replay. So are you still there, Bill? I'm not seeing any more comments. Let's see, what are you, 2 hours? You must be getting ready to go to work. All right, so there's that. Now, so we have a little bit of flowers over here with our, not flowers, but botanicals over here with our tags here. We've got our owls here. Big Mama, what do you think? Watching me work, so cool. There we go. Well, yeah, I made this is made out of envelopes. I took 2 envelopes. You can see the opening here. And this one I cut across the top to make a little pocket in it. Big Mama, what do you think? I was thinking maybe just a butterfly there. I'd cut it down a little more. Or is that bringing in too much? Because I got owls, I've got botanicals, I've got a little botanical here. Brother Bill, she should have given the owl some. Oh, Big Mama's trying to talk me into putting mice on here so the owls have something to eat. I don't have any mice in my stash, so we're not getting any mice today. Sorry, Big Mama. Besides, I live kind of out in the country. We really try very hard to keep the mice outside the house. And knock on wood, my table's wood, knock on wood, in the 2.5 years we've lived here, we have not had any mice problem. A big cobra. Oh my gosh. You're crazy. Yeah, I'll put it in the spare bedroom, and then when you come to visit again, you can pet the cobra. That's crazy. I'm so glad you joined. You got to chuckle at a Big Mama. Um, I'm just fussy cutting this a little more. Big Mama, what do you think about? I could put some cheesecloth down, and then mushrooms and a moth. Okay. I've got, oh yeah, mushrooms would be good. I've got mushrooms. Why am I fussy cutting this? Because I have got some mushrooms. And yes, that's kind of the whole forest theme, right? I've got mushroom stickers, but I've also got one in this book that I really liked. Oh, this one's actually got a little butterfly on it, but it's not big enough, I don't think. And it's funny the way the roots are. It bends. I don't like that one. Don't like that one. So let's look. Hang on, let me get my mushroom stickers. Um. Oh yeah, I could spray. Oops, what's that doing in there? Oh, I've got this. That's like lime green. That's a little too much, I think. So here's this one. We could put a couple different. No, that's upside down. So we could put a couple of these on here. That one's too tall. Nope, don't like that. What do you think about these two, Big Mama? And then I could spray olive green or hunter. Yeah, let's see what I can do here. So I'm just gonna take this, and I have got crushed olive. Watch this, Bill. So I've got crushed olive distress ink. I'll just put a little bit of that down on my mat. Put a little bit of a journaling spot with the mushroom and cheese to the side. Oh, I could do that. I could take a piece of coffee dyed paper and... All right, so we're just gonna sop this up and dye it real quick. What a great idea, Big Mama. This is why I love working with you ladies. Okay. Need just a little bit more there. Okay, now, where is my... Clean that off. And there's a little piece of green cheesecloth, olive green. Let me put the heat gun on it really quick so we can dry it up. And I better get some tweezers out because that sucker's going to get hot. So, Big Mama, what have you got going on today? Oh, I kind of burned it. I set the heat gun down on it. That actually looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah, as long as I don't set the house on fire. Look at that, Big Mama. Happy accident. I set the heat gun on it to push it down, and look what it did. It sort of melted and gave me this brown spot. So it's giving me brown. Whoops. Spraying my stickers all over the table. What a happy accident. Okay. Let's come back here. Here's one. And here's the other one. So maybe I just need one. Oh, I love this with the brown in it. So like this at the bottom to make it look like it's moss. Is that what you were thinking, Big Mama? Kind of like that? I like it a lot. Big Daddy was able to sleep, so he went to work. I'm back to finishing DJJ's May Mayhem Challenge. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to put this sticker down right over here. I should probably put some glue on it first. Burned edges. I know. I had no clue that the heat gun would do that to the cheesecloth. Now, my brother probably did because he works with that kind of stuff all the time. And I should have known. I mean, those heat guns get really hot. What do you think? I think I need to like fray up these edges a little more. What do you think about that? And then yes, I'll put a little journaling spot right there. What do you think about that, Big Mama? Journaling spot first. Okay. I will do it. Let me find a piece of paper over here. Oh, here's a fun one. So, let's see, we need it to go about to here. And then about to here. Okay, so put a little spot on there like that and ink it up. Oh, just a little bit? I kind of liked it going across. You think it just needs a little bit? Well, let's see once we get this little journaling spot on. I kind of liked that pop of green all the way across. So, Brother Bill, did you see how quick that was? How we dye the cheesecloth? Can make it whatever color we want. Okay. So let's put that down. It's a little wonky. It's not cut perfectly straight, but we like wonky. Oh, we got somebody else came in. We're getting our, what time is it? It's just 8:30, and I know people are thinking I'm probably just now coming on. But if we get some of our regulars in here, I'll go through and show them what we did. Now, see, I would have never thought to put this little journaling spot over here. And Brother Bill, if you're still there, a journaling spot is just where somebody can write. Okay, let's make a decision about. So you think just right here underneath the mushroom or all the way across? Oh, hey there, Cheryl. I'm working on this. I got on a little bit early this morning because I've got so much to do today. I'll go through what I did, but we're making a decision here. So Big Mama suggested a mushroom down here, which I put on. I probably should have fussy cut it a little more so it's not so white, but that's okay. And then she suggested a little journaling spot, which I thought was brilliant. But now we've got a little cheesecloth to simulate moss. And the question is, do we run it all the way across the bottom or just over here underneath the... You know, I think I'm starting to come around to your way of thinking there, Big Mama. No, because that journaling spot is on there. I'm thinking you might be right, just a little bit under here. What do you think about that? Is that too much? That might be a little too much if we're just going to do a little piece of it. I could watch this all day. I know. And this is how we create. I do this every morning, not every single morning, but most mornings I come on live. So, Cheryl, the small shop is my brother out in Utah. He's a very creative sort too, but his creativity is with woodwork. Look at that. And I even got a little bit of the brown in there, Big Mama. Yes, let's do that. And I'm going to put that down with Fabri-Tac. Okay, I'm just going to put this down here. and tack it down. All right. So there we go. I like that a lot. Thank you, Big Mama. All right, we still have to do the front, which we'll talk about in just a second because I think that's going to be pretty straightforward. I likey. Okay, let me show you, Cheryl, what we've done so far. This is the front. I haven't fixed that up yet. So these were the little tags. Were you here yesterday? I know you've been here, but I don't remember if you were here yesterday. So we decided to put these at angles to kind of give it some more. And then so I did these little tags, and what I did off camera was I sewed around them. I put some little whale tail tabs and backed them, and then they've got the stitching. So these sort of fit at angles in these little pockets. And then I took some botanicals out. And I like the mushroom over here, Big Mama. Oh, have fun, Bill. I love you. Have a great day. Come see us again sometime. Okay, so I put the tags in, and then these little tags that went in sideways, I stitched around them, and I love the stitching. It's a real tiny little zigzag stitch all the way around. Then I put some eyelets up top and put some sari silk in for the tag toppers, and I left a little bit of the threads hanging down here. These fit in here. And then I also put some washi tape down the middle to strengthen it and then to cover up the white that we were seeing there. I put some washi at the top here and at the bottom because my background didn't come all the way down, so we fixed that. We just did the pocket. Now, I'm thinking this needs, you guys tell me what you think, and I'll back it and sew it offline, but you can get the idea. I just thought it looked too plain with one tag, so I'm thinking that I need to put another one in there. What do you guys think? I don't know if it's that one necessarily. I've got a few of them. So I think this is the one we were going to put on the front. What's another one? Oh no, this is the one we were going to put on the front. There, that one shows through a little bit. Plus it's got a little bit of the pink in there that sort of matches the pink over here on these little flowers. And then I made this little charm, this little dangle. It's got a little piece of lace. It's got a little tag, and then it's got a little bumblebee. And I put an eyelet in and did that. So that's that. Oh, and then I put the word wisdom up here since this is owls. I found this and I backed it with some of that paper that's sort of the accent paper throughout. So it brings a little more continuity. So that's what we've done so far. I'm really liking this. Now, I was thinking, you guys tell me what you think. I was thinking to just leave the back. I don't know that we need to do anything. But you guys tell me. And then on the front, we were going to put this. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know that it needs anything more than just that. If I stitch around it, back it so it sits up a little bit, I don't know that it needs a lot more. But I'm kind of the simple girl. I live by the philosophy less is more sometimes. So you guys tell me, do we need anything more? Do we need some mossy texture? I don't think so, because you don't see what's inside and that just looks out of place with that color. What does everybody think? Just stitch around it, back it on something kind of thick so it stands up a little bit, and then just glue it down the way it is. Small mushrooms stamped on the back, not a sticker, but stamped. Like down in the corner. I don't know if I have any mushroom stamps, to be honest with you. I have an acorn. I don't know. I'll have to look. If I can find one, I'll do that. So you liking this with just that on the front? Just like I said, we'll stitch around it, and I'll probably round the corners, make it round. Anything woodland. Okay. So I think we'll do that. Now, the only other question I have behind here, now this is kind of blank when you pull these out. However, when they're in, especially if I do 2 of them, you don't really notice the back. And I didn't want to overdo it with too much pattern. I thought about stenciling something back there, but then I didn't know if that would just make it too big. Oops, I'm way out of frame. I didn't know if that would just make it too busy. I kind of like it just the way it is. Got all these, look at that, 3, 6 tags, 2 journaling cards. You got the back of this one you could write on. Journaling space here. So there's lots of journaling in here. Blank is fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I will go around and ink up the edges of this thing. In fact, I'll do that now. Because you can see some of the white. Okay, this is the one that's going on the front. So let's go around and ink this baby up so we get rid of all that white around the edges. Much better. I'm going to let the lady whose digital I'm using and who I'm going to feature in my very first designer spotlight, I'm going to let her know that I did this so she can come and watch and see her digis in use. She's a really nice lady. She was so excited that I wanted to feature her stuff. She said she hasn't really gotten on social media yet, and so she doesn't have a lot of it would be cool to do a watermark stain. Yeah, I'll think about that. I'll see what I think, because yeah, as long as I didn't cover the whole thing, as long as I put it just behind those tags so that when you pull them out there's something there, I'd be okay with that. What I don't want to do is stencil all over the whole thing so that, you know, it gets too busy behind the watermark stamp. And I'm sure that I can find something to put back there. So I'll look at that. I've got those acorns. This is I'll have to look and see what else I have. But you see these acorns? I could do those. Come on, get down in there. I should have inked up those envelopes. So there's a tip if you're going to do this. Ink up the edges of your envelopes before you glue them all together, because it's hard to get down in there. And I'll have to go around and do a little more gluing, I see, but that's all right. All right, there's that, and there's that, and then we'll do, I'm thinking I'm going to put a little piece of paper in there, like one of these little strips, and I'm not going to do that right now, but I thought I would put that in there to cover up that white. You could use oxide and then splatter with water. I could do that, actually. Like just put ink on the page and then just splatter it like it's rain. Is that what you're thinking? I'd want to try it outside of the journal first because I've never really done that. And I certainly don't want to ruin it. But see, I could put these little acorns right here. What do you think about that, Big Mama? Yes, just put a bunch of ink and splatter it. I don't know. Maybe just right around here and then stamp on it. So maybe just do a just do that. And then now, should I do it with the spray bottle or with my fingers? I think my fingers. And then didn't give us much. Oh, that would be because this is distress ink, not oxide. I have oxide. There it is. All right, let's go back over this with some oxides now. Well, I'll look. I won't stamp that just now. Oh, that's kind of cool. If you put oxide over the ink, look what it did. That's actually kind of cool. I learned something new here. Learned something new. Isn't that just cool? So there we go. We've got some splatters. Do you like that? Is that kind of what you had in mind? Did you guys know that if you put inks down, splatter water on it, and then put oxide over, it'll highlight where you splattered? Isn't that just cool? Hang on a second. Let me look really quick in my stamps here and see what I have. I have leaves. I have butterflies. Huh. Let's see. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I don't have really a moth or an owl, but I do have this, and I could stamp it in the olive green to match this, maybe? Look at these leaves. What if we put this instead of the acorns? What do you guys think about that leaf? Or any of these leaves? I picked that one, but it doesn't have to be that one. Yeah, I had a learning moment too. I had no clue that that would do that. But I could stamp that, and then it's got the, kind of ink around it to highlight it. The Wise Old Oak. Which one's the oak leaf? Is it this one? This one. That looks like a maple leaf. Is this the oak leaf? Because I don't think this one is. Or is it? Which one? Top, right, or left? I'm pretty sure that's not an oak leaf. Bottom right, bottom left. Google it. Well, goodness sakes. Oak leaf. Yeah, I don't think any of these are oak leaves, but hang on a second. I have one other thing here. It's little, but this is an oak leaf. And it would just be kind of little. Actually, it might be better being just little in the middle. That's an oak leaf. Probably put it up like that. What do you think about that? And then should I do it in the olive green? It won't be that bright, I don't think, because it would be stamping on. Yeah, I do too. And I think I would either do it in a really dark, dark brown like walnut stain, or I'm going to try the green. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be daring and I'm going to go for it. And if I don't like it, oh well. All right. Let me find a piece of paper to stamp off on. Well, let's try it. It would be in the middle there. What do you think? There's that. Or let me see where I have walnut stain. If I have walnut stain. Oh, I also have a fern green color that I really like. It's a darker green. Let me try this one. Oh, now that's a darker green. Too much color? Should I keep with the browns, the neutrals? I don't know if I can find my walnut stain. Let's see if it's over here. Bundled sage. Rusty hinge. Don't want that. Oh. Walnut stain. Okay. Let's try walnut stain on this piece of paper. And then we'll see which one we like best. Okay, that's the walnut stain, the dark brown. And Big Mama, I think I'm liking your idea. The green just adds a bit of color that we don't need in here because we don't really have it. I do the neutral. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But you got to try stuff. You know, it's funny how you get something in your head and then you're like, nah, I don't like that. And you change it. Okay. All right. Doesn't show up very much, but I think it's okay. I think it's a little hint. You see? You see it in there? I think it's just fine because these are going to be on top. Yeah, we're going to put those there. So I think we're pretty much done, folks. I do still have a little bit, just a little hint. I know. I agree. So this goes back in here. I have a little bit to finish up offline, but it's basically done. So we've got this with this, which I will stitch, but that's what the front's going to look like. Very simple. Then you open it up and you got your 3 tags here. Then you've got your 3 little tags in here. And you got 2 journal cards here. This one with the little cluster. This one's got a bumblebee on it, but still nature. Then we've got the sticker down here with the cheesecloth, a little journaling spot, and then we've got the little maple leaf. In the back, we're going to leave blank. Oh, and then we've also got this card in here, which the colors don't really match, but I'm okay with that. It's still an owl, and it adds a little variety, and you don't really see it till you pull it out, so I'm okay with that. So that's it. Another art before breakfast and a finished product. Won't that be fun in a journal? Like to put that in, either clip it in. Oh, does it need a closure? I don't think so. I don't think I want to put a closure on this. If anything, I would just take a piece of twine and wrap it around and tie it. And the spine is strong enough to sew in a signature. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is strong enough to put a signature in there. It would get kind of bulky though, because it's already, sitting up a little bit. But I think, I think just a little piece of twine around there. Yeah, I like this. And yes, I could definitely, because there's a couple layers of envelope, there's washi tape. I could put a little signature in there for writing. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, it's 9 o'clock and I do need to get to work. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited. It made my day that my brother came in to see me. I love my little brother. He's 5 years younger than me. And at some points in our lives, we were not real close because we were so far apart in age. But as we got older, like by the time I got into high school, we used to do a lot of stuff together. And I love my little brother. I call him little brother. I'm going to be 64. And so I guess that makes him 59. He just had a birthday, but he's my baby brother. All right. So a twig on the front and then use the twine to, oh! I don't know how I would sew through there. I'd have to glue it. I'll think about that. All right. Twig as a button edge. Huh. That's an interesting idea. I'll have to think about that. All right, ladies, I hope that you all have a wonderful day for those of you who are talking and those of you who are sitting in the balcony seats watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please. And I'll see you in the next one. Now, I won't do one tomorrow because Penny Pudge does her breakfast in the morning, and I don't want to compete with her. So it will be Friday before I'm back. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. See you later. Bye.